Okay, I've already done my eyebrows and foundation. For my eyebrows, I use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow, and for my foundation I use LA Gal mixed with Huda Beauty, and I just use the L'Oreal Fit Me, oh no, it's Maybelline Fit Me concealer. Now I'm going to use the RCMA powder to set my face, if I can find it. Fluffy brush and just set my whole face with the same powder. Then I take the Hoola bronzer, it's a bit messy, and I just put that on my cheekbone. I also put a bit on my nose, my forehead, so I don't like to look pale. I then use my Revolution palette, it looks like this, Hit Pan, and I take these two shades, and tap it off and put it just underneath my bronzer. I just put a bit on my nose, and again on my forehead. My contour. So it doesn't look as messy. Whilst I do that, whilst that sets, I'm going to put my eyelashes on. Use Jasmine Amy lashes. On Instagram it's Jasmine Amy but with 3 N's, and you can use my code EllieKent10 to get 10% off. Not a lot of people do this because people get watery eyes when they put eyelashes on, but I always put mascara on before my eyelashes. I'm using the wrong mascara, it's a great stuff. I don't actually know where my other one is. I leave these for 30 seconds to dry and then I put them on. Okay, so that's my lashes on. I just want to say something. A lot of people recently, well, I say a lot, I don't mean like loads and loads, but like people have been messaging me like, why do you edit all of your photos, like your skin isn't actually like that. This is my skin, completely unedited, so I don't know what, I don't edit all of my photos, I only edit them if I want to make the colours of my eyes a bit more like colourful and bright. Like, I barely ever edit my skin because I feel like you should feel comfortable in your own skin, so but yeah, as some of you know, I am now in the finals of Miss Teen Great Britain, which means I am now Miss Teen Plymouth. That won't mean anything to some of you, but to me, I know how much hard work goes into this. It's not just you sign up and you've got to look nice and stuff. Like, it's not like that. You have to do charity work, you have to make appearances, you have to have the personality of someone to look up to and be a role model, basically. I'm not doing it for the crown or the title. I am purely doing it because I want to meet new people, build up my confidence, because as you could probably tell now, I am very, very tense. I am absolutely, my anxiety is just up here right now. Like, this is my first ever YouTube video, and I apologise that I started on my concealer, but I had a bit of a problem with the first bit of the video, but I did mention what I'd used. I'm using the Amrezy, well, Anastasia Beverly Hills X Amrezy highlighter. It's amazing. But I'm probably going to look back at this video and cringe because I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just going with it. But with Miss Teen Great Britain, they want you to do it, well, you don't necessarily have to do it, but they prefer it if you do some charity work, because that is just being a pageant girl. You need to do charity work. It's just simple, really. And their main charity being Together for Short Lives. Together for Short Lives is a charity organisation where they support children with really bad illnesses and their families, which I find it really hard to cope with it, because having a bad illness is not easy for you as the person that has it and your family, because your family has to watch you go through it. I know that for experience, but that'll be a separate video because I do get a lot of questions of what is wrong with me and my immune system, but I will answer that in a different video. But I just don't want everyone to think that pageants are about the crown, the money, the prizes, the title. It's not. It's about what you can bring to the crown. Like, I personally, I think all the pageant girls are so lovely. I spoke to some of them already. I already feel so comfortable. The people that work there are absolutely amazing, so supportive. They're always helping me. And we're all meeting up on the 8th of October, I think, at Pageant Girl UK's office, which is at the Dress Studio. So there'll be lots of videos and photos. But yeah, so I can't wait for the finals. I'm absolutely dreading it because this is my first ever pageant. I'd never think that I would be a pageant girl because I never really had the confidence, but I need to get myself out there and do it because I'll regret it if I don't. And there's so many girls that would kill to be in my position right now, and I'm so grateful. A lot of people don't agree with pageants, and a lot of people don't even agree with doing makeup videos on YouTube, and they think that it makes you too confident, but it doesn't. It just boosts your confidence, and it's a nice thing to do. But honestly, I've been dreading doing this today because I was just so nervous. But yeah, so I'm gonna use. Just got out of focus. Sorry. I'm gonna use the Anastasia Beverly Hills lip gloss in shade Toffee. You would not think this is a lip gloss, like, oh my god. And I know I've been saying for a long time, I'm going to do a YouTube video, but until you do it, you don't realise the nerves that, oh, it's just the nerves, it's awful. That's the finished look. I have done a simple look today because I'm only going to Drew's house, and then I have makeup to do later on 5 different girls, so that's going to be a challenge. So yeah, I'm going to have lots of charity events, appearances to go to. If anyone would like to be involved in these events or would like to help out, volunteer, anything, please message me and I'll make sure that I get you stuff that you need to help. Yeah, and if any of you are watching this and want to sign up for Miss Teen Great Britain, then give them a message and they'll send you the information of what you need to enter. I think they're still taking entry. I think they're still accepting people into the semi-finals, and then you soon find out after if you're in the grand final. I do recommend doing this because it's going to be an amazing experience, and all they do is boost your confidence. It's not going to be scary. Honestly, it's amazing. Before I go, I also forgot to mention I got this big box which has all of, well, not all of, but my donation package. It comes with this, which is a donation box for Together for Short Lives. I got 2 of these, but one is currently being used. I got black and white balloons, and they both say Together for Short Lives on them. So cute. I got these cute little badges, which, well, yeah, which are little lives. They're really cute. And some stickers. And t-shirts. I got 5 of these t-shirts for me and my current volunteers for the events, because I think if you're wearing the t-shirt then you're going to draw more attention and more people are going to get involved. But yeah, I think this is an amazing cause. I go to, I'm not sure if I should say this, but I go to a medical school where, I'm not going to name it because I don't know if I'm allowed to do that. But I am, but I don't want, like, if anything was to go wrong, I don't want the college, like, oh no, get in trouble, I don't know. But I go to a medical school and we really focus on charity work. Most of my teachers are dementia champions, and they take part in a... No, I recently went to an event at the Guildhall in town where it was a big get together for Alzheimer's Society, and we was able to listen to people's stories, why it's so important that everyone knows about this, and we got to listen to some family members' point of view and what they thought about their family having dementia and what an experience it's been for them and how difficult it's been. I also got to meet the Alzheimer's Society CEO of the charity work for Alzheimer's Society, and he was really lovely. Yeah, I'm a dementia friend myself. I'm also a friend against scams, which if you don't know what that is when basically older people do not know that they are being scammed. They're very lonely and they don't know who to turn to. They may have no family members, whereas some people do actually lose contact with their family when they get dementia. So they'll do anything for a friend really. So people may say that if they send them money they'll talk to them, anything like that. So being a friend against scam is so you're kind of trained to know and recognise a scam and to help an elderly person if you see that they're in trouble. I feel that's very important because there's so many people out there that have scammed thousands and thousands of pounds a year and they're still left lonely. If you go to Friend Against Scam on Google, then you can also become a Friend Against Scam, and you can also watch a video on how to become a dementia friend. And yeah, so it doesn't take a lot to make a little difference. I love charity work and voluntary work. I love old people. I love working with people with learning difficulties, Down syndrome, anything. I love it. I love to help. Gives the awareness I can. I don't have loads of followers yet, I know that, but I hope that when I continue to do my videos I build on my following and I'm able to use my platform in future, maybe, possibly, hopefully, to spread awareness of these horrible things that happen and what people are going through. So in the next video maybe I'll be talking about mine, but I'm not sure.